On Monday evening, Sandra Simons performed a poetry reading for a packed crowd in the Schneider Art Museum. The published author and professor from Georgia read mostly to a room full of aspiring writers.
I don't know what to make of it. I read it as Canute. Well, I started writing very young when I was probably 9 or 10, and I started writing in journals, and then started writing poetry. My sonnets, a lot of my sonnets deal with my children, working as a professor and sort of balancing being a mother and work. So a lot of daily things go into my poems.
Casey Muhammad, creative writing professor here at Southern Oregon, was in charge of putting on the event and reaches out to authors he's met throughout the country to come speak at the school.
I've known Sandra for several years, and yeah, that's why I assigned the book. And usually that's kind of how I pick the books in the poetry classes for contemporary writers. It's poets whose work I know well, often because I know them.
I already am a big fan of her work and her as a person, so it's always a joy to see her and to get to see people seeing her for the first time.
Being able to meet the authors after becoming familiar with their work proves beneficial, as there's always time for meet and greet following the event.
I've actually read it before, so that was really awesome. All the emergent events are super fun to come to. Sandra Simons was awesome. Hearing her read was a lot better than me reading it myself, of course.
I thought it was amazing. I thought I was going to cry. The poem to Chris Nealon in particular, I thought was very moving.
For her especially to come to something like Emergent Forms and bring that spirit to the students, I think is really awesome.